We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Matt Barnes, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Ready with the 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Benintendi will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting second, the second baseman.
First offering on its way. Liner towards second. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked. Was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys they were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
2 out here and a runner at second. Swung on and missed 3-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. John Means, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box, David Ortiz. In there, now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Runner's on his way to third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. 3 hits for him in that ball game on Wednesday. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Santander is there, and he puts this one in now for the O's. Dwight Smith Jr. as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to. Comes set and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he takes a cold strike 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. Anthony Santander the next to bat. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. Up 3 down for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off.
So striding forward now, Rafael Devers, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game, fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side. He smoked that changeup foul. That's why we're seeing the expansion of netting around baseball.
Hit on the ground out to short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. Throw into second. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. And a dive, but he's back in there. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And a dive, but he's back. Here comes the first pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Throw over to first. Runner back standing. Bogaerts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now the 2-0. There he goes. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. Gone. Andrew Benintendi, a 2-run shot. Home run number 47 thus far. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead. So striding in, Christian Vasquez. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
Pretty impressive for a catcher.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So the Red Sox strike. Darwinzon Hernandez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. That's coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And he takes strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jose Iglesias is in for his 2nd plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. grounder down the line at third. Devers has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Back here now as the Red Sox are ready to bat in the third inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Hayes on the run for it, and it's gone as they add still another.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Hit hard towards center. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Next for the Red Sox.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And, boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. The Red Sox new inning set to get underway. Stepping into the box, Ramon Urias. He reached on a single in his first try. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. First pitch on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Up next for the Orioles.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have got him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Behind 0-2 now. Fouled off. Here's another 0-2, and he fouls this one off. Count remains at 0-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears it.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Now batting. Right shortstop, Xander.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Strike called. Now the throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. No one out with a runner at second. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And this one will bounce into the wall. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, man, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base. Swing and a liner, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it's gone into the monster seats.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the third homer he's allowed today. You better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight.
Now pitching for the
So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Now this one's crushed. Left field line, and it's a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. Gone! Back-to-back homers. A solo home run there for Mookie. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as this lead swells to 7-0.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
A ball and no strikes. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. A bouncer up the middle. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling fresh.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. 4 runs here in this half inning. Runner breaks for 3rd. That's a strike. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from 3rd. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the... Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Joe Kelly will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. So coming to the plate, Anthony Santander. First time up, he went down looking. 0-1 the count. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on him.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single. At the plate, Kevin Pillar. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken to throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. A 1 pitch on its way. And now the runner's trying for third. In there, now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there. And I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout. He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
And that's the first out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Hayes on the run for it. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, leaving him one shy of 200 for his career as the blowout continues. Michael Rooker gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Hard hit ball to second, reined in. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run. Josh Taylor takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Now batting, Austin Wynns. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. No balls and a strike to count. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now, 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
Now batting, the first base.
Here comes the first pitch.
Davis.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Swing and a liner. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
The batter, number 11.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the second.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone. Over the monster for a home run.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. The bouncer to the left side. On to to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
34.
Standing in, David Ortiz earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. No balls and 1 strike. Driven nicely into the gap. This will kick up against the wall now. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Here it comes on 0-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting,
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. This is line to left. Santander grabs it to retire the side. So here's Trey Mancini. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The next 0-2 is a fastball that misses. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. And here's Renato Nunez. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Called strike at the letters, 0-1. On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Boy, he looks strong out there in the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order, too.
On the ground to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Popped up, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1 left for the Orioles. So digging in now, Kevin Pillar. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it's off the green monster. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And the Sox are in business here. It's a leadoff triple.
Yeah, and you can see he was looking for a fastball all the way, and he jumps all over it, pulling it hard. And the second he dropped the bat, he was looking to strike.
Here's Bogaerts in the air out to deep left field. And it bangs off the monster. On to second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Sean Armstrong comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. His prior history in this matchup, he's 0 for 4. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead to second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
The batter, the right fielder.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's...
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. Long throw to third. But he is in there with a triple.
Wow, you think they'd learned their lesson and would pitch around this guy. That's his third extra base hit of the game. This one a triple, and he can seemingly do nothing wrong.
Standing in now, Bobby Dahlbeck hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Left side, Iglesias showing off his range. And it's not in time. He's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Now batter, first baseman, David Ortiz.
In now, David Ortiz. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. And the runner's breaking for third. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Yeah, they've been crushing it at the plate all game long, as 16 runs on the scoreboard can attest. Not much you can say or do on the other side of it. Just have to get over it and get after it again next time.
Strike taken, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Now the 1-1 pitch. High and deep to left center field. Santander on the run. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double to drive in another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Runner breaks for third. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. A 1 pitch on its way. Ground ball right side. Davis has it, and the tag gets him, but they do play to run on the play.
The center fielder, number 5.
Digging in now, Kevin Pillar. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And it's in time at first, and hallelujah. Austin Hayes the next to bat. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here.
And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. that knock. That's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
The 1-2. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
In to score, the runner from third.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Fouled off. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Stepping into the box, Xander Bogaerts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. And that's a special home run. Xander Bogaerts continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect.
So now to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Ready for another chance? Christian Vasquez. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hayes on the run for it. To the track. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with the double.
Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Now the 1-0. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line. It screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's...
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Up next for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
Into the box now, Bobby Dalbec. In there, now the throw. It is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Here's the 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Smoked on the ground left side, and that's through into left, a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roy. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Runner goes for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he won't get the throw off, actually, as he can't find the handle, and it's a successful steal of third base. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he popped him up. Iglesias onto the grass. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again as he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Paul Fry enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. And the throw's offline a bit as it gets by him at third. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hayes is there, 2 gone. Here now is Rafael Devers. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Now here's the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hayes on the run for it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matty B. Well, D-Roy, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. But not before they come up. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. He went down on strikes last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he's sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
This is flared out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Austin Hayes. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit softly down the line at first. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 24-1 this evening. The Red Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very